Planet of Finance, the platform that connects private investors with qualified financial advisors, is going global with its matchmaking service. Now, the company's approach to business is unique. On the one hand, it targets high net worth individuals with available capital, regardless of the amount, who are looking for a reliable financial advisor based on objective and concrete criteria. On the other hand, it aims to help investment advisors, such as independent asset managers, private bankers or multifamily offices, to find new clients while respecting the strict rules on compliance and cross-border management. Well, for more about the company, I'm delighted to welcome to the studio Olivier Collombin, who is the founder and chairman of Planet of Finance. Welcome to the studio. Olivier, you are a serial entrepreneur, it's fair to say, and you do have a strong background in fintech and over 25 years' experience in private banking. Now, the idea behind Planet of Finance appears very simple. So where did the idea actually come from?
Most of the clients do stay in their bank, keep their bank account, and do not look for a better solution in the case they are not fully satisfied. So the question was, are we able to create a tool that is gathering concrete elements, concrete criteria to select professionals in order to connect them with private clients who have described on the site their needs and their profile.
You've taken the dating app concept and you've applied it to finance without the romance, but it also encourages people to be a bit more adventurous with their money because they have this relationship with somebody they can trust rather than keeping the money in the bank where it's safe, but it's probably not doing much.
I'd say that there is a part of romance. It's a question of human relationship. It's a question of chemistry. The idea is to accelerate the process of selecting, pre-selecting, and then meeting potential service providers. But once you have chosen them, once you've had a video call with some of them, just to see if the chemistry is there, then probably the story, the romance, financial romance can start.
That's a good one, the financial romance. OK, I'm looking for some financial romance. So imagine that I am a high net worth individual and I want to get onto your platform. What do I need to do? How does it work from my point of view as the customer?
Yeah, very simple. There are two entries. One is dedicated to private individuals. So you're having some money to invest. You're looking for somebody to help you. Once you are accepted by the Planet of Finance team, because each new private individual is individually accepted or not, then you have access to the whole community of finance professionals, the 4,500 professionals in the world, in more than 100 countries as of today. And then you can book a meeting directly on the platform. You can make a phone call, you can make a video call, so you can stay in your sofa at home and then maybe interview 3 or 4 or 5 different portfolio managers or financial advisors without leaving your home. And maybe after this nice exercise, you can decide to meet the one you have chosen face to face and to start your financial romance.
But obviously I'm going to be surrendering a lot of data about myself. Otherwise, I'm not going to meet the person who's going to help me grow my wealth. So what do you do to make sure that that material is protected, that it's kept safe?
The security standards are guaranteed by the platform. The names of the members never appear on the platform.
OK. And in terms of the actual advisors who want to be part of that platform, what do they have to do to register? And more importantly, what due diligence do you carry out on them?
So we are giving a rating to each new member. Professional members have to upload their identity document, they have to upload their photo, they have to upload their professional license, and then describe their career in a full CV and describe the company they're working in. We receive a notification and we check the profile. Each profile is validated independently. But the name, the picture of the person, the company description and everything is visible from the private client point of view.
And in terms of the data on success rates, I mean, do you have any so far to actually illustrate the success that you've garnered?
We know how many meetings, we know how many requests, we know how many members on both sides. What I can tell you is that since we have launched the online booking system in last July, we've had 700 meeting requests from the professionals toward the private, and a bit less from private toward the professionals, because it's a two-way concept. What is very impressive for us is to see how much this online booking system has been successful since we launched it in July.
It's the simplicity of the idea, so clearly it's getting the right response. But what's really interesting is that it revolves around people feeling secure enough to hand over data, personal data about themselves. And of course, we know that in tech circles, data is seen as the new oil. So, as a fintech company, have you found a way, perhaps, of rewarding users?
As natural as every commercial relationship we can have between two parties. As far as social networks are concerned, until now, they've been drilling and exploiting data without any financial compensation toward those who have been offering them this data. So since I'm not the Facebook CEO, I cannot take such a decision, and I'm pretty sure that at least they have to think about it, if they are not forced to do it one day. We've decided to do it for ourselves, saying, listen, people are giving such sensitive information about them, not only the private, but also the professionals. They are giving information about how much they manage and what kind of services they can offer. And on the private side, of course, a lot of information which are highly valuable for us. It seemed to us that it was fair to share the value of the platform with them. So we've decided to take 10% of the share capital of Planet of Finance that will be dedicated to our members, private and professionals. And every time you would register on the platform, you'll receive points. Those points are calculated depending on your profile. Every time you're doing a meeting on the platform, you're receiving points. You will be able to convert for free and on a voluntary basis into Planet of Finance shares.
Right.
Shares that will be probably tokenized, I mean, into security token in order to make the trading easier.
Right, so you actually can end up having a stake in the company just by simply clicking on that button, being a customer, or indeed being a financial advisor, being part of that connection process. But clearly, you're doing something right because it has been recognised in this award from the European Business Magazine. And I understand the category is Best Technology Solution in Wealth, Asset and Investment Management. So congratulations. And what I'd like to know is, why is it important for your company to have this recognition?
No one would, as a private investor, put any information about its own wealth on the platform because it was much, much sensitive and risky. And there are some changes, not only in terms of generation, but also in terms of general behavior. And now we have been proving that there are some clients, there are some individuals everywhere in the world who are ready to give this information, even when they have estimated wealth of more than 25 million. I mean, the need is stronger than the resistance they have to do it.
Sure. And they're following this up, of course.
And this award just says it works.
Some would say it's disruptive technology, but either which way, it's a very simple idea. Getting people together financially, they get together when they're dating socially, so this is the next logical step. But Olivier, it's been absolutely fascinating talking to you, and congratulations on winning this award.
Thank you so much, Juliette, for welcoming us and
been a
for
pleasure.
having this very nice discussion.